Hello students, this is SST class, lesson number 4, part 3, Chinese civilization. The country that lies to the east of India is China. The yellow complexioned Mongolian tribes are the ancestors of these people. Yangtze, Sikiang and Hong Ho, yellow rivers, are the prominent rivers of this region. So, they are called the cradle of Chinese civilization. Initially, they ruled from the villages. Gradually, they developed foreign trade by growing paddy and silk. Now, Chinese refers to the Yellow River as the mother river and the cradle of civilization because the Yellow River was the birthplace of the ancient Chinese civilization. They regard yellow as the color of ancient origins. The Chinese had yellow skin despite of growing paddy and silk, gunpowder and compass paper making and printing. These inventions spread the rest of the world, making development of the humankind. Now we shall discuss about the political history. The first ruling family was the Shang dynasty. It ruled in the period between the 18th century BCE and the 12th century BCE. The prosperity of Shang people depended on agriculture. The Chinese had mastered the craft of producing bronze and porcelain dishes. The Shang dynasty was replaced by Zhou dynasty, which ruled for a longer time. In Shang dynasty, the prosperity of people depended on the agriculture. Again the same thing. They had new methods and modern techniques to improve the agriculture. They were also good in craft producing. That is, they used bronze and porcelain dishes. That is, the dishes are made like, it was like glass. You must have seen the China dishes, or they are the printed glass type of dishes and which had a modern design on it. And this was famous and such that Shang dynasty was replaced by Zhou dynasty and they ruled for a longer time. Wu Wang was the famous king of Zhou dynasty. The well-known philosophers Confucius and Lao Tzu lived in this period. Qin dynasty came to power after Zhou dynasty. The name China is derived from Qin dynasty. Now Qin dynasty or Qin state is known for its prosperity. It was ruled by the foreigners. Chi Hong Ti. He was a famous king of Qin dynasty. He unified China and brought it under a uniform law. He is called as the first emperor of China. He built a 1,500-mile long Great Wall of China to protect China from the onslaught of enemies. China was ruled by Han dynasty after Qin dynasty. This period considered as the golden age in China. Children, you can see the picture below. It is the Great Wall of China. Actually, it was built to protect China from the enemies. It had long walls and it also had small loopholes from which they could find whether the enemies enter their border. And you must have heard about Great Wall of China, that is, it is one of the wonders of the 7 wonders of the world. And This era was also called as the Golden Age in China. Wu Tai. He was the famous king of Han Dynasty who established a vast empire. Foreign trade gained importance under this rule. There was a great demand for silk in Rome. As a result, the trade route between China and Rome became famous as the Silk Route. Buddhism entered China during this period. Art and literature received great patronage during the rule of Han Dynasty. Hence, this period is known as the Golden Age in the Chinese history. He was a famous king of Han Dynasty, Wu Tai, and he helped people to gain lot of silk or the silk production, and as a result the production or the small scale industries wherein they were situated, these routes were more famous of Silk Route, said as Silk Route, and people started making lot of silk production. And in this meanwhile, Buddhism entered in China. People started worshipping Buddha. Even art and literature received great patronage. Art and literature. So as you have seen, I spoke about the Chinese dishes or the porcelain dishes. Porcelain dishes are the one where it's like a type of glass and it has different art made on it. This period is also known as the Golden Age in Chinese history. During the rule of Song dynasty, which came to power after Han dynasty, wood printing press and production of porcelain dishes started. The Mongolians ended the rule of Song dynasty by conquering Peking, the capital of Song dynasty. Today's Beijing, the capital of China. We can see lot of creativity in China. We can see different type of art and literature, and the art made on the wood, also on the glasses. The Mongolians, they alike look like Chinese, and these people have very small eyes and their eyebrows are very lightly and very far from the eyelids. Ended to these people are called as Mongolians. But now the capital of Song dynasty is Beijing. That is Beijing, the capital of China. Here you can see the dishes below in the picture. Now we shall discuss about the contributions of Chinese civilization. The contributions of Chinese to the ancient world was remarkable. They introduced tea and silk to the world. In addition to this, the inventions like paper made of bamboo, explosives, painting, brush, porcelain and mariner's compass goes to the credit of Chinese. They used pictographic script to write. They used to write on bamboo slips vertically from top to bottom. Lao Tzu and Confucius enriched the field of philosophy. Lao Tzu taught simple living, sacrifice and harmonious relationship with nature. Confucius re-established the lost moral and social values in the society. Children, you can see the pictures below. You can see the tea garden. How the tea garden is being, and also how they grow the tea there and they pick the tip of the leaves. Even you can see the silk house, that is silk cloths. Also, there is a pictographic script over wherein these Chinese letters are been printed. So in the contributions we can see more about or learn about the things produced in China. Also there was lot of bamboos, that is paper made out of bamboo, and explosives in the sense these were used as in the warfare, that is bombs and many other explosives, maybe the bullets, and such explosives were more famous in China. Even the painting brush or porcelain plates, as we have spoken about it, and you have seen in the last slide about the dishes. And mariner's compass goes to the credit of Chinese. Mariner's compass in the sense, when the ships are in the sea, it shows the directions to which they can go for. Also, they were more used of pictographic script to write. Lao Tzu and Confucius enriched the field of philosophy. Lao Tzu taught simple living. He was a king and he believed in the sacrifice and harmonious relationship with nature. He loved nature and he was about a simple living person. So this was all about the Chinese civilization.